Have you ever experienced moments whereby you just suddenly lost it? Like for example, suddenly become very angry, or maybe become very sad, very moody, or just felt like there's no point anymore. Well, if you have ever experienced any of this, I'm here to tell you perhaps you have just become a victim of emotional hijack. Hi, my name is Bong and I'm the founder of Great Minds NLP Academy. In today's episode, we want to look at something called emotional hijack, what it is, and also I want to give you a 5-step technique that has helped not just me, but also many other people to overcome it easily and regain control of their emotion. First, let's look at what is emotional hijack. Now, think of it this way, alright? Imagine right now there is a plane and the plane is heading towards a destination. So for example, maybe Malaysia from KL to say to London. Now, halfway through, okay, touch wood, the plane was hijacked. And as a result of that, the plane has to be was forced by the hijacker to divert to another destination. And it's a destination that was not originally intended. Now, if we translate that scenario to a human emotion, it just means this. Now, you could be very happy on a particular day, and all of a sudden, something happened and something hijacked your emotion. So instead of continuing with your destination of happiness, you ended up losing your temper, scolding people, and then regretting about it. So that is what we call as emotional hijack. Now, when people go through emotional hijack, what we can see is they will be like very happy, and then all of a sudden, they will experience this moment whereby there's a trigger from externally, and then they lost their emotion. Okay? And once they cool down, when logic goes back into their head, then they will regret it. They will say things like, for example, why did I do such a stupid thing? Well, I'm here to tell you that emotional hijack doesn't just happen like that. Okay? Because emotional hijack usually requires a trigger. So therefore, these 5 steps, which I'm going to share with you, it is going to help you to identify what is your emotional trigger, what are the symptoms that you experience before the hijack happens, and what you can do in order to avoid becoming a victim of emotional hijack. So get your pen and paper ready, and I'm giving you the 5 steps now. Step 1, develop emotional awareness. Now, what I mean by that is you need to know what is the feeling that you are experiencing right now. Now, people who say that they get angry or they get sad, well, I'm here to tell you, they don't just get angry and sad suddenly, There is usually a trigger. And the first thing that you will notice for people who get sad would probably be this. They start to think of a thought, and they start to slouch their back a little bit, their head look down a little bit, and their breathing slow down a little bit, and then only they go into sadness, which leads to depression later on if it is not taken care of immediately. So step number 1, okay, whatever negative emotion that you want to stop feeling right now, you need to have the awareness as to what are the symptoms that are telling me I am heading towards that direction. So number 1, develop that awareness. Now, another benefit of developing this awareness would be the moment you are aware of it, you have a chance to pull the handbrake. And when you pull it, then you have an opportunity to stop it. Okay, so remember step 1, which is to develop emotional awareness. Step 2, ask yourself, is this emotion useful for me? Okay, for example, if let's say right now you want to do something, let's say you want to do a very important presentation, and all of a sudden you begin to feel a pinch of panic attack coming on. So as you pull your emotional handbrake there, awareness, now ask yourself, is this emotion useful? Now another question that you can ask yourself would be this, which is, how would I feel 5 minutes from now if I continue in this direction? You see, sometimes, right, when people, they lost their temper and they scream at others, right, usually 5 minutes after that, when they cool down, they would have regretted it. And then, because of ego, they don't go and apologize and just make things worse. So anytime when you find that you have got this negative emotion, alright, ask yourself, is this emotion useful to you? And number 2, how would you feel about this 5 minutes from now? Now, step 3 is when you begin to do an emotional U-turn. Now, in step 2, you ask yourself, is this emotion useful? So if the emotion is not useful for you, then how you do the U-turn is by asking yourself another question, and that is, so if I don't want to feel nervous, how do I want to feel about it now? If I don't want to feel angry, how do I want to feel about it now? If I don't want to feel depressed, how do I want to feel about it now? Now, by asking these questions, you are on the start of reversing whatever negative emotion that you may be experiencing pretty soon. Step 4. You already now know what is the emotion that you want. So the next question to ask is, what is the first step that I can do in order to have this new emotion that I want? So for example, if let's say you are about to lose your temper, you are about to scream to somebody, perhaps the first action that you can do is, maybe I can just take a deep breath. Step out a little bit. Could be, right? Or somebody who is about to experience depression, they can say, maybe the first action that I can take is, I can stand up, go for a walk. So by identifying what is the first step that you can do, then you will begin to move into a different trajectory, okay, whereby you are going to have new emotions. Finally, step 5. Step 5 is about taking that action. Okay? There's no use to just think about what you want. There's no use just about dreaming or feeling it. You have to take action. So if you know that you are the type that you lose your temper very easily, and your first action is take a good deep breath, what do? Just do it. Okay? Do what Nike tells you. Just do it. And if you are the type that is about to go into emotional sadness or depression, then stand up, stretch, or do whatever that it takes, okay, so that you can change the emotion that you don't want anymore. So there you have it, alright? 5 simple steps how you can actually reverse whatever negative emotion that you don't want and turn it into a positive emotion. Now it is something that is so simple, yet it is something that is so powerful, and I strongly urge you to do it because you can regain control of your own emotions. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to making more videos for you soon. So till we meet again, okay? Please help me to share this video and help more people, alright? And I'll see you soon. Bye!